Coming up Sunday on CBS, we wanted to commemorate this iconic moment in pop culture. But who could really do this magnificent moment justice? How about arguably the biggest Beatles fan you'll find anywhere? And she's got a radio show to prove it. And she's Tonight Your Chicago.
Good morning and welcome to Breakfast with the Beatles.
For 12 years now on Sunday mornings, veteran WXRT DJ Teri Hemmert has been hosting her labor of love.
Peace and love to you, Ringo.
Teri's been an XRT mainstay for more than 40 years, but it was 50 years ago as an Ohio teenager that she fell in love, really fell in love with music.
Oh yeah, tell you something.
The Beatles' iconic appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show in front of 70 million TV viewers launched the so-called British invasion and inadvertently launched Teri Hemmert's career.
So it's not an overstatement to say that the Beatles changed your life and gave you your career path?
That's why I got into radio. I'm 16 years old in study hall, supposed to be reading geography. I've got my Beatle magazine stuck in there. And really, it was like that aha moment.
That memorable Beatles moment not only solidified her affection for the group, but one of the Beatles in particular.
Who's your favorite Beatle?
John. Yeah. Ever since I saw him sing Twist and Shout on Ed Sullivan, that was the deal sealer.
So it was devastating when Teri had to go on the air for hours after Lennon was murdered back in 1980.
It was like we lost somebody we knew. Of course we knew him. He was a big part of our lives.
Do you have a favorite song?
Yes, I do. Actually, since 1965, In My Life is on the Rubber Soul album. And that song has gotten me and a lot of other people through a lot of different things.
There's no doubt Teri is a huge Beatles fan, but unlike most fans, she's gotten to meet and spend time with them, even hosting the Beatles Fan Fest every year. So why has the Fab Four endured?
I think because they were excellent. The music stands on its own. 100 years from now, the Beatles will be like Mozart or like George Gershwin or, you know, those iconic and life-changing waves of music. The Beatles were at the forefront.
Teri's in New York right now for a Beatles event, but her show will go on the air as scheduled on Sunday from 8 to 10 on XRT, and she'll be back for that. And by the way, the Beatles special airs right here on CBS 2 Sunday night at 7 p.m. Go to Teri Hemmert. She knows just about everything there is to know about the Beatles.
And it's really nice to hear her own personal story and her connection to the Beatles. I'm sure many people watching right now have their own Beatles story, but it was nice to hear Teri's.
And as we talked about in the piece, she's had the opportunity to speak to them. I mean, she said, I'm not great friends with them, but I've been around them enough, and she knows them. And for a fan, that has to be a great joy.
Looking forward to that special on Sunday,
Absolutely.
too. We had so